Hello everybody, it is Brent Daniels and I am going to do a quick breakdown of a cold calling funnel. Now, you get a lot of conversations about click funnels when it comes to, internet marketing, but this is more proactive. This is for my proactive professionals out there. You know who you are. I'm speaking directly to you. I'm talking about those crazy people that pick up the phone, get on offense every single day and reach out to homeowners and see if they would consider an offer on their property. So I'm excited to go through this funnel real quick with you and break it down so that you can understand each and every step that you have to go through to get paid in the wholesale or flip or rental or whatever. It really doesn't matter what your exit strategy is for these properties, but remember, he or she, a lot of times it's she, that sources the deals wins the biggest, okay? That's a fact. Number one, we're looking at the TTP funnel. Of course, TTP stands for talk to people, talk to people. That is the key to this whole business, is to make sure that we are talking to homeowners every single day, distressed homeowners. But we'll get to that in a second. Cold calling funnel. Number one at the top of this funnel is every property that's in your market. Literally every single property that's in your market is at the very top of the funnel. Here in Phoenix, Arizona, we have like 2 million properties. Maybe there's only 100,000 properties in your market. Maybe there's 10,000. Who knows? Do a Google search. See how many how many properties are in your market. Home, townhouse, condos, whatever, land, anything. But just find out how many pieces of land, pieces of property are in your market. That sounded weird, sorry. Anyway, find out how many properties there are. Number two, you gotta filter for distress. I'm telling you, if you wanna get the biggest, best, most profitable deals, there has to be distress. There has to be a problem that the homeowner has that you can solve. So, what are some distress? Maybe they're behind on their property taxes. Maybe they are behind on their mortgage. Maybe the property's just been beat up by renters. Maybe they're just tired of owning it. Maybe it hasn't been remodeled or renovated in 50 years. I mean, there's a lot of different distress that comes along with owning property. You gotta find and filter all the properties up and find that segment that has potential distress. This is critical. If you're calling people that own brand new houses and they're beautiful, you're gonna be spending a lot of time talking to people that don't wanna sell at a discount. And that's what we do. We find the biggest, best deals. So next, you gotta get their phone numbers. You gotta skip trace to get their phone numbers. You can skip trace at batchskiptracing.com. It's not my company, it's just who I use. They do a phenomenal job. And for watching this video or subscribing to this channel, you can get a discount. They'll knock it off to 20 cents an address, which is incredible. I remember when I first started, it was like 50 cents an address. So 20 cents an address with the coupon code Brent. So just a little bit of value there that I hope you got. So get the right phone numbers. They have to be accurate. Do not settle for bad data. Don't think that you can just pull them free off the internet or get them for pennies per address. They're just bad data. Make sure that you're making the investment into a really good skip tracing service that can get you accurate data. It is critical. Listen to me. Critical, okay? So get the right phone numbers. Next one, my favorite one, contact them. Pick up the phone, take action, call them. Actually make contact with the homeowners. Ask them if they would consider an offer on their property. This isn't a crazy idea. It's so simple, but it's so hard for people to get through. Maybe they do it one day and they get discouraged, or they get, maybe they get some rejection. They're like, I'm never doing that again. Fine. But I know that there's some people out there that will, and call every single day. Make contact. Make as much contact as you possibly can. Next, you gotta find the people that actually want to sell. Believe it or not, there are people that are completely distressed that need to sell their property that don't sign the paperwork. They don't take any action. You gotta find the people that are gonna take action and sign a contract and that actually want to sell. You got to get it at a discount, right? Listen, there's a lot of properties in your market. There's distress in your market. You can get their phone numbers. You can have conversations with them. You can find out that they want to sell. But what if they want 3 times what it's worth? You gotta find the people that want to sell at a discount. wholesaling or flipping or whatever, finding the best deals is all about the homeowner trades equity for speed and convenience. It's that simple. They want the speed and convenience. They're willing to trade the equity. That's your guy. That is your seller. That is the person that you want to be speaking with. You got to find the people that want to sell at a discount. Make sure it's a discount. The hardest thing in this business is understanding, one, if it's a deal or not a deal, and two, how big of a deal it is. I've left so much money on the table not knowing how big a deal was and selling it to somebody that sold it to somebody that sold it to somebody, or made a fortune off of me selling it to them, but not anymore. Because you gotta be able to understand how much of a discount it is and what to sell them for. That comes along with the experience, that comes along with doing a lot of comping properties, a lot of just market knowledge, or be around people that have that knowledge for you. Boom, you gotta get the contract signed. You can go through every property. You can get the distressed. You can get their accurate phone numbers. You can make contact with them. They can want to sell. It could be at a discount. But if they don't sign the contract, you don't have anything. You need to be able to learn the ability to close the sale. Closing the sale is just a natural progression of a fantastic presentation. A fantastic presentation is nothing but asking the right questions and finding out what the problem is that the seller has. That's it, finding out 4 things. Remember, to pre-qual any seller, they're pre-qualified based on 4 things: condition of the property, timeline to sell, motivation to sell the property or their problem, and what price do they want. Get those pre-qual out by asking the right questions, and then get them to sign the contract. Once they sign the contract, then you're off and running. You can wholesale it, you can keep it, you can flip it, you can whatever you want to do. But you got to get the contract signed, and that's when you start making the money. That's when it gets really fun. That's when your brain explodes with all the dopamine and all the exciting things that happen when you pull something out of the air and make money from it, especially when you pull it out from a cold call. How much money did that cost you? Barely nothing at all. All it cost you was your time and your skills and your ability. If you're just starting out, this is the only path you should be focusing on, is picking up the phone and calling people, because it is the most profitable, it is the least cost, and you can make the most impact the quickest by getting on the phone and getting in front of homeowners right away. You could be doing it today. You could literally be doing it today. If you had a list to skip trace through batch, skiptracing.com, and you just got a list and it's in Excel and you just hand dialed it and called up homeowners, I mean, you're off and running. Now, of course, in my TTP program, we talk about what script to use and what list to pull and all these other things, and the strategy behind it and the psychology of it, and how to grow your team and build and get new people to make the calls for you, and how to train those people and everything, and really scale a business to do over $1 million a year like my business does here in Phoenix, which is one of the most competitive. But let's not get to that. Focus on cold calling. If you're just starting, focus on this funnel. If you're thinking about implementing it, you've already got a successful business, implement it now. It is what is happening. Traditional methods are not working anymore. Mail, pay-per-click, boom, dead. It's dead. Just pick up the phone, be proactive, take a different approach. This is the sales funnel that you need. This is the cold calling funnel that you need to be successful. I hope that you like this video. If you do, make sure, give me some comments down below. If this is on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, give me some comments down below. I'd love to chat with you there. And also, if you are interested in getting like literally your doctorate degree, your PhD in TTP, and being the absolute best cold caller in your market, you have to join my TTP program. Check us out at wholesalinginc.com/TTP. You can schedule a call with us. It is a phenomenal call. It'll be the best call of your year, I guarantee it. And then if you do get into it, I'm going to be personally coaching you. So until the next video, I hope you got a lot out of this. I encourage everybody to talk to people. Love you. See ya.